Ever wonder why your bank balance doesn't match your books or why your profit looks too good to be true? Today, we're counting down the 10 most common accounting errors and, more importantly, how to fix them with the right journal entries. Let's get started. Number 1, mixing business and personal expenses. This one happens all the time with small businesses, using the business card for personal expenses. For example, maybe the owner buys lunch, groceries, or gas using the company card. The logic: a business is a separate legal entity. Personal spending is an owner distribution, not an expense. The fix: enter the journal entry below. This removes the expense and properly shows the owner taking money out of the business. Next mistake: forgetting depreciation. For example, you buy a $50,000 truck and 3 years later, it's still sitting on the books at $50,000. The logic: assets lose value over time. If depreciation isn't recorded, assets are overstated, expenses are understated, and profit looks artificially high. The fix: enter the journal entry below. This spreads the cost of the asset over its useful life. Number 3, double counting revenue. This is what I call the invoice plus payment trap. The error: you record revenue when sending the invoice and then accidentally record revenue again when the customer pays. The logic: in accrual accounting, revenue is recorded when earned. Cash receipt only converts accounts receivable to cash. The fix: reverse the duplicate entry by entering the journal entry below. That removes the duplicate income. Number 4, recording expenses as assets and vice versa. This mistake usually happens because people don't know their capitalization threshold. For example, recording a $15 stapler as an asset, or recording a $5,000 building improvement as an expense. The logic: small purchases equal expense, and major improvements equal asset. The fix: moving the repair to an asset by entering the journal entry below. This moves the cost from the income statement to the balance sheet. Number 5, reversing debits and credits. This is the classic accounting mistake: accidentally crediting an expense or debiting a liability. The logic: a simple memory trick many accountants use is the acronym DED. Debit increases, draws, expenses, and assets. The fix: you don't try to adjust it halfway. You reverse the entire incorrect entry, then post the correct one. Number 6, not reconciling the bank account. Another major issue: skipping the bank reconciliation. The error: assuming the bank balance must be correct. The logic: banks record fees you may miss, like bank fees, interest charges, and automatic withdrawals. The fix: enter the journal entry below. This brings your books back in line with the bank. Number 7, misclassifying loan payments. This mistake makes profits look much lower than they actually are. The error: recording the entire loan payment as an expense. The logic: a loan payment has 2 pieces: interest, which is the expense, and principal, which reduces the loan liability. The fix: enter the journal entry below. Only the interest portion affects profit. Number 8, forgetting accrued expenses. This is a common year-end mistake. For example, utilities used in December, but the bill arrives in January. The logic: accounting follows the matching principle. Expenses must be recorded when they occur, not when paid. The fix: enter the journal entry below. This ensures the expense hits the correct accounting period. Number 9, recording sales tax as revenue. This mistake inflates revenue. The logic: sales tax does not belong to the business. You're simply holding it for the government. The fix: enter the journal entry below. That moves the tax into a liability account. Number 10, transposition errors, the rule of 9. This is a sneaky data entry mistake. For example, typing $54 instead of $45, or $3,921 instead of $3,291. The logic: if your books are off by a number divisible by 9, you probably swap digits. The fix: locate the entry, reverse it, and re-enter the correct amount. Accounting isn't about being perfect, it's about knowing how to fix the mess. Use these 10 fixes to keep your books balanced. If this helped, like and subscribe for more plain English accounting. See you in the next one.